Well, first of all, I don't know if you like the question, but let me ask it. You were born and raised in Swords?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I read that it was in 2012. It was the third best town in Ireland to live in.
I did not know that, but that's incredible.
Was it nice to grow up over there?
It was cool. It's kind of a town that I know at one point it was one of the fastest growing towns in Europe, so it's quite big. It could probably be called a city, but it's a good place. It's really big, but at the same time it's really small. So it's kind of like you kind of know everybody, but then again at the same time you can walk down the street and not recognize anybody. You know, it's big but small. It's cool. Yeah,
but I think there three parts of the band are from Swords, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a far out question, but does it shine through maybe in the way you write music or in your lyrics, or?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, in terms of songwriting, you can only ever really write about your own experiences, and a song is really just an opinion. So, like, it's what you know really, and where we grew up and what we're used to is Swords. You know, that's our surroundings.
Yeah.
And it's a cool town.
But do you still live there?
Yeah. Well, I lived in Birmingham in the UK for a little while, for about a year. And now, my parents have a house there, and I still live with my parents. I should probably move out. But I'll probably move to London soon enough. It's just because we're touring so much. We've been on the road now for 2 years solid, so with not really having a day off, so it's kind of, I love Swords now. I'm definitely gonna live there when I'm older.
Well, I think it's a special week for you this week, because 1 year since the release of your first album.
Yeah.
How do you look back on those this last year?
It's been great. I mean, we've had a great year. It's been cool. I mean, we've already started doing our second album. We were in America there last week, and got some, it's about 7 songs done, so I'm really excited about that.
What sort of songs are they?
They're quite they're similar songs, but we're kind of experimenting a little more with sounds, so we're kind of using a lot of things that we wouldn't have done the last album. There's a lot of electronic stuff, but it's really cool. I'm really excited about it.
Why did you do this?
Just to experiment, really. I mean, just to. I never really when I write songs, I like keeping it to a ballad or keeping it to the way it, for me it just feels like, that's the natural way to go. So I wanted to kind of just shake things up a bit and just get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
But the songs that we have are still very much like Kodaline songs. They're emotional, and they're about but just done in a different way.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it. It should be good.
Electronics is the one. How did you start off with this? Did you write a song and you thought, well, maybe this could use some electronics, or did you actually start off with buying some program software? Or
I think, we went to a studio that just had lots and lots of synthesizers and lots of things all around the place. And I was thinking, usually I wouldn't go to them. I'd just sit at a piano and play a song. But I just ended up playing with them and messing with them, and then just liking it. And
Is it easy now for you to write songs? Because you've been on the road for a long time. Sometimes people say, well, it blocks my creativity, but it's for you too? Or?
No, I love songwriting. I mean, it's the only thing that keeps me going. It's amazing, you know. I mean, I'll sit down at the end of the day and just pick up a guitar and write a song. You know, I mean, like just love it. Like, you know.
You said it keeps you going. In what way do you mean?
It's my passion. It's my I don't know. It makes me make sense of things. I don't know. When you're going through whatever situation, it could be happy, could be sad, could be anything else in between. But then you, for me personally, I just like sit at a piano and write a song about it, and then it just makes everything good.
What is the last song that you wrote?
I wrote a song called These Days.
What's it about?
There's a lyric in it. It's like it's about like looking back and kind of really trying to live life to the full. You know, it's about basically you grow old. We're growing older every day, and don't waste it. Just make the most of it. There's a lyric in it. It's like. One day you'll look back and you'll find all the things you left behind. One day you'll look back and you'll see how beautiful you used to be, and all the things you tried to change, and now you wish you stayed the same. And it's like there's a lyric, do what you love and not what you hate. You know, it's kind of like just follow your dreams and follow your gut. And
was there one thing that triggered you into writing the song? Because you said, well, at the end of the day, you like to sit down and make sense of things. Was there something that you needed to make sense of?
Yeah, I think I mean everybody has like, you know, bad days, and I think it was just one of those days where you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you know, and you're like, oh, everything's going wrong. And then at the end of the day I wrote that, and then it just kind of made it better.